Do you have big dreams, huge ambitions? Do you want to be successful and live the life you've always imagined? Design. But there is one problem. You're lazy. You know exactly what you should do, but you don't do it. Day after day, you procrastinate, miss opportunities, and then blame yourself for not taking action. Deep down, you know you are capable of so much more. But instead of changing, you just keep going in circles. The guilt grows with time, day after day, week after week, until you start to accept it as part of who you are. Then, when the new year comes, you set the same old goals again. You start with determination, motivation, and maybe even a little illusion. But before you know it, procrastination shows up again. Like that annoying relative who always shows up uninvited. Procrastination keeps returning. And you procrastinate, then procrastinate a little more until one day you look back and realize you trapped in an endless cycle. Laziness, delay, disappointment, then new goals again, without ever escaping. You want to break this cycle. You want to stop procrastinating, end the laziness, and finally turn your ambitions into reality. So you start searching for solutions. You watch video after video online. Most of the advice sounds the same. Delete social media, remove distractions, plan everything, discipline yourself. And sure, these things may help for a short while, but eventually you always fall back. In physics, inertia is the tendency of an object to remain in its current state. If it's on still, it stays still. If it's on moving, it keeps moving unless acted upon by an external force. And the same is true for you. When you procrastinate, you tend to keep procrastinating. Starting feels too hard. So instead of facing the real task, you turn to easier things. Scrolling your phone, Netflix, video games, anything to escape responsibility. The real problem is this. You've made the first step look so big in your mind, you're scared to even start. You think about writing a 5,000-word essay, and instantly it feels like a giant mountain. You want to start going to the gym, but the thought of training every day for months makes you quit before you even try. You want to start a business, but the endless to-do list overwhelms you, so you never begin. So you procrastinate again and again. But hearing the truth, if inertia is the problem, it can also be the solution. Design. You don't need a massive push, you just need a tiny nudge to get moving. There are two powerful ways to do it. Method 1. Lower the difficulty of the first step. Most people procrastinate because they make the starting line too hard. Instead of telling yourself, but I need to write 5,000 words. Just say, but I will write 50 words instead of I need to study for 3 hours. But say, but I will read 1 page. Instead of, but I have to work out for an hour. Say, but I will just do 1 push-up. When the task is so small and easy, starting no longer feels scary. And once you start, momentum kicks in. Method 2. The 2-minute rule. The idea is simple. If you don't feel like doing something, commit to just 2 minutes. Don't you want to clean your room, put on a song, tidy up, and stop when it ends? Don't you want to write? Set a timer for 2 minutes and just write anything. Don't you want to exercise? Just put on your workout clothes and move for 2 minutes. Most people want to stop after 2 minutes. Why? Because once you're moving, inertia keeps you moving. At first, you push the ball uphill, but once you pass the tipping point, it rolls down on its own. And why? The first step must be small and easy, because once you begin, you naturally keep going. By using these 2 methods, you can break inertia, overcome procrastination, and finally turn your ambitions into reality. And this doesn't just apply to work or study. You can use it in every area of life. Want to get fit? But keep delaying. Forget the 1-hour workout. Just put on your gym clothes and do 1 move. Want to start a business? Don't try to build a perfect plan. Just sit down and write 1 simple idea. Everything big begins with something small, Martin Luther King once said. But you don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step. Remember, you don't have to finish everything in 1 day. You'll just have to start. And once you do, the rest will flow naturally. So if you are ambitious but lazy, this is what you need to know. Procrastination isn't because you are weak, because of inertia. The hardest step is always the first one. So make it as easy as possible. Write 50 words instead of 5,000. Do 1 push-up instead of an hour workout. Once you break inertia, everything becomes easier. Do this every day, even just a little, and you won't be a procrastinator anymore. You will be a person of action. And you would finally achieve the goals you once kept putting off. And you would turn your ambitions into reality. So don't wait. Start now.